sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck, where's my phone?
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take. Real fast. In this life, we all will be tested. And there's gonna be plenty of tests. Soon as we finish one test, it's gonna be another test. After we finish that test, then it's gonna be another test. Remember this. On each level, there's a new devil. There's always gonna be somebody or something that you have to deal with. It's no different from watching Bruce Lee's Game of Death, when on each level he had to fight a boss. It's no different from when you play these video games and shit keep getting harder and harder. It was no different from playing Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers. Each level had a boss. Each level had somebody you had to beat in order to get to the next one. If you don't beat that guy, that boss on that level, you can't go to the next one. You gotta remember that. Don't ever get lax. Don't ever think that you are good. When you see these celebrities and people dying that's in high places, that should let you know off top that nobody is exempt from these tests. Nobody. It doesn't matter who you are. Even down here, we not exempt. We got to get tested in order to go to that next level. No matter what, there's no way around that. There's no way around that. So when you get to that next level, don't think you done. It ain't never over. Never. Don't think you done. Don't think that the test stopped. Don't think that you made it. You didn't make it. You just made it to the next level. But guess what? It's a devil on that level that you still got to get through. There's a test on that level you still got to get through. There's temptation on that level you still got to get through. You ain't done nothing yet. Each level is going to take something new. Something that you probably never had out of you. Each level, you're going to need something that you thought you never had. You're going to need so much will. There's always going to be a weapon. Sometimes, like video games, on these levels, they will even supply you with a weapon. There's a different type of weapon that you will need to face that boss, to face that devil. And I hope you have it. I hope you can get to it. In most cases with life, you only can pray that you was raised and brought up with these weapons to combat what you gotta face. In a lot of the cases, we don't have those weapons. Sometimes sometimes it's inside. We don't know. And sometimes we have those weapons and don't know we have them. But the bottom line is that each level, there's gonna be a test. It's going to be a test of courage. It's going to be a test of willpower. It's going to be a test of restraint. And you got to prove that you have those things. If you fail, then guess what? Even if you did get to the next level, it's gonna come back around. It's never over. That's why it's better to face your demons up front. Because if you just brush them off, no matter what level you get to, that shit can come back. And not only will it come back even worse than it was before. And that's facts. That's why I brought up celebrities and these people that's in high places that got this, that you would think got everything. They do, for the most part, but you just thinking in the physical aspect. You thinking about the cars, the money, the clothes, the friends, the hoes, but you're not thinking what they needed to survive in the inside. You're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about the weapons that they needed to have in the inside to survive while they made it to those levels, those higher levels. They skipped over some of those parts. They didn't worry about it. You know what? I still could get to the next level without that. And guess what? That came back to bite them in the ass. So you got to know and you got to remember that on each level you go up, there's going to be a new challenge. So it's never over. Meaning you're going to have to always be working on yourself in different parts about you. Start recognize what your weaknesses. Start recognizing your weaknesses and start, going at them up front. The best thing you can do is understand yourself. You don't just highlight, your strengths. No, you need to be aware of both. You need to know the whole pros and cons about yourself so you can work on these things. And so you can strengthen some of the parts that you do already have strength in. But you just don't quit. You just don't think that this battle is done. It don't work like that. Life don't work like that. It don't. You can't have quit in you. And you got to know that this thing is never over. There's always going to be something else. It's always going to be something else. And guess what? It usually like to come out of the blue. So remember that, man. Take that with you. Take that with you. Start recognizing the pros and cons about yourself, your strengths and weaknesses, so you can start working on that, because you're going to need them down the line. Stop thinking you ain't going to need something and tossing everything to the side, tossing your problems to the curb, tossing this to the curb, that to the curb. I'll work on this tomorrow. I'll work on this when I get a chance. I ain't got no time. No. You need to start getting at these things right away. Right away. Even when it comes to success, man. If that's what if you hoping for success and all of that, sometimes that shit come faster than you expected. And guess what? If it come faster than you expected and you didn't get a chance to work on all those other things that you needed, you gon' get dragged. You gon' get dragged, man. You gon' get horsed. You gon' get horsed. You gon' get horsed into the game. And you ain't gonna know what to do. Don't get horsed into the game without being prepared. That's my word, man. Be safe and understand that, hey, it's never over. It's always going to be more tests. You got to be ready. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get